Oregon photographer David Alexander came to Seattle to talk about his new book, Pictures of Time. We surprised him with a blast from his past.
Old friends of mine.
These old friends are James Taylor, Rod Stewart, Donna Summer, some of the many artists whose album covers David shot in the 70s. There's one thing he did with every rock star he photographed.
It was all about trying to create some interaction that they'd reveal something true about themselves.
Like when James Taylor showed up to shoot the cover of his 77 album, JT.
And James says, you know, there's an idea I always wanted to do for an album cover. And we said, cool, what's that? And he said, a black and white portrait that's sort of lit like the old Hollywood portraits. So we said, fabulous, let's do it. So this is how this picture came to be.
But the real story of this shoot is hidden inside the album. James Taylor also squeezed into a very small plexiglass box for the sake of art.
He was squished. And then he'd say, get me out of here.
It was David who turned this well-known place into the Hotel California for the Eagles.
It's the Beverly Hills Hotel. I photographed it 60 feet above the ground in a cherry picker.
He shot the cover for Footloose and Fancy Free during a walk with Rod Stewart in the Hollywood Hills.
There was this moment, the sun was setting, it was right behind him, so I'm shooting directly into the sun, and that's why he's got that sunset-colored glow around him.
And Seattle's Steve Miller improvising with a flashlight for Abracadabra.
This is amazing. This should have been the cover. So Steve, he drew that guitar. He drew those notes with the flashlight.
For his new book, Pictures in Time, this photographer turns his lens in a different direction.
It's the reason I left this amazing, fun, creative, lucrative work. Pictures of Time is seeing life. It's seeing how life works.
Now, instead of rock stars, David shoots faded flowers, shared shapes, and human nature, finding beauty in the unexpected.
Photography for me is about seeing.
David Alexander's latest photos may not be multi-platinum album covers, but he's still in it for the long play.
I mean, I've been doing this for 58 years, and the more I see, the more there is to see.